Hello again. I was in the middle of a previous video and somewhere along the line I got a text message and it interrupted it. So let's try again, shall we? Okay. As I mentioned earlier in the video that I made before it got deleted again, I haven't updated in forever because I've been too busy trying to find a job and think of videos to make, essentially. I have actually found a video to make now, so we're going to do it that way. The video I'm making is going to be a part series called 77 Witchy Questions. Mirth and Reverence did this in her videos on her channel, so if you'd like to find her, please go check her out. She's very great, and I consider her one of my mentors, sort of. Alright, so question 1 is, do I use runes as a written language? Not anymore. I used to. I used to have my own written language that I made up that had the runic language in it. I don't really use it anymore. It's kind of complicating, so it's no longer of use to me. The second one is, do you feel you have natural gifts? Well, define natural gifts. If you count premonitions and astral projection as gifts, then yes, I have those. If you don't, then I don't have any. So that's basically my answer. Next is, what deity do I work with, if any? I do work with some. If you'll notice by the necklace, I work with the god Crononis, as well as Bast, and Freya, and Thor. So basically, I work with any god I can get a hold of, and there's a bee. Anyway, have I always worked with these deities? Bast and Crononis, yes, I've always worked with those. I've been working with them for years. The others, not so much. Those are new. Let's see. Do I use any personal items in my practice? No. Sorry, I don't. I don't see any reason in using personal items. If the god wanted personal items, they would have asked for it in some form or fashion. I do not believe in sacrifices at all, even if it's even mundane ones that won't hurt anybody. I don't believe in sacrifices. Sorry. That's not what I believe in. Next one is, do you do past life readings or have ever had one done? No, I do not. I do believe in reincarnation. Now, as to whether or not what that means to me is still a mystery. It could mean that I come back as something else or another person, or that could mean that I have someone else that looks like me in an alternate universe, living the same life, only different. It could mean that as well. So, it's all depends on how you look at it. Next one is, what is your favorite magical tool? Runes. Without a freaking question, without a doubt, it's runes. Alright. Next one is, what is a song or type of music that gets you into a witchy mood? S.J. Tucker. Any Celtic music, like instrumental Celtic music, and I don't remember any others. Lorena McKinnick, there we go. I probably butchered her name. But anyway, the next one is, where is the most magical place you have been? I have not been to any magical places. I'd like to, but as of right now, I haven't. Next one, what animal is your familiar, if any? I don't have any, but the most animals that I have been around are mostly cats. That's what I feel drawn to, are cats, wild and otherwise. Next one is, anyway, next one, what in the craft are you good at? Again, that would be runes. That's about all I'm good at. I'm also good at crystal ball. I don't really use it anymore because bad things have happened. So, I'm also good at writing spells and reading people. Which, if you go back to the second question that I did on this video, you will understand what I mean by reading people. I'm an empath, not entirely a full one, but it still puts a hindrance on my life occasionally. Like if somebody's really putting out a lot of anger or a lot of emotion, I start to feed off of it because it's so much. Okay, so the next one is, what in the craft are you weaker at? Tarot cards. I can't stand tarot cards. I can't use them. I have no idea what half of them mean. And they're just not my thing. So I don't do tarot cards. Next one is, what is your most favorite part of your craft? Spells. Spells. Hands down, spells. I like the idea of being able to cast spells and that will help me with my daily life or help me with money or anything. Now, granted, I believe in doing spells that are not for personal gain. I do not believe in doing that. I believe that if it's going to be for personal gain, I should have to work for it. Now, as to whether or not other people believe that, I'm not entirely sure if that's a universal thing or if another path believes in it, considering I don't have a path. But that's basically what I believe in. That's what I go for. Alright. So the next one is, what was the first tool you ever purchased? I didn't purchase any. The only thing that I did purchase was a pentacle wind chime. That's about all I purchased, though. It's not really part of my path. It's not anything important. I just bought it because it looked cool. Anything I have for my altar, I did not buy. I either found it or someone gave it to me, because I believe it has more energy put into it if it's given to you as a gift or if you find it, which gives you good luck. And if you buy it, it's made by someone else and all their energy is put into it instead of yours, and I don't like that. Alright, next one is, what was your first homemade tool for your practice? Now, actually, I can answer that. I used to make, I make runes out of clay that I bake. I also make incense burners out of clay. And that's about all I do, actually. I'm not that good at creation. So, yeah. Alright, that is the end of my first video. This is part 1. As soon as I have the stuff written down for part 2, I will get around to making it. And also, this will go into its own little playlist on my channel. If you would like me to add anything else to that channel, as any questions you see that I should make. Like, I I know this one is 77 questions, but if not, you could always tell me ahead of time what you want me to make after I do these videos, and I will see about getting them done. So, blessed be, love and light, and I will see you guys next time, and I'm so sorry for the delay of updating.